Jaguars are the biggest cat in the Western Hemisphere. Always aware of their surroundings, jaguars are solitary, agile, and opportunistic. They have tremendous strength, speed, and perception. The jaguar is an apex predator with exceptional hunting skills. They don't chase, but patiently stalk their prey. Jaguars move silently and gracefully, preferring to do things their own way. They can see well in the dark, swim and hunt in the water, and can climb trees well. They are determined and disciplined with an intense focus. Blending invisibly in the sunlit jungle, both the male and the female have a roar that can be heard over long distances. Jaguars adapt to any situation, and when they see something they want, they go for it decisively. They are rarely fooled and are not afraid of challenging situations. In short, the determined jaguar has unstoppable abilities and cannot be beaten. The cunning jaguar has featured prominently in the mythology of indigenous peoples of the Americas, including the Aztec and Mayan civilizations. They are symbols for confidence, courage, and stealth. Call on the spirit of the jaguar when you need a conviction to get something done.
The representation of jaguars in Mesoamerican cultures has a long history, with iconographic examples dating back to at least the mid-formative period of Mesoamerican chronology. The jaguar is an animal with a prominent association and appearance in the cultures and belief systems of pre-Columbian Mesoamerican societies. Quick, agile, and powerful enough to take down the largest prey in the jungle, the jaguar is the largest of the big cats in the Americas, and one of the most efficient and aggressive predators. Endowed with a spotted coat and well adapted for the jungle, hunting either in the trees or water, making it one of the few felines tolerant of water, the jaguar was, and remains, revered among the indigenous Americans who live closely with the jaguar. All major Mesoamerican civilizations prominently featured a jaguar god, and for many, such as the Olmec, the jaguar was an important part of shamanism. The Olmec civilization was first defined as a distinctive art style at the turn of the 19th century. The various sculpture, figurines, and celts from what now is recognized as the Olmec heartland on the southern Gulf Coast reveal that these people knew their jungle companions well, and incorporated them into their mythology. In the surviving Olmec archaeological record, jaguars are rarely portrayed naturalistically, but rather with a combination of feline and human characteristics. These feline anthropomorphic figures may range from a human figure with slight jaguar characteristics to depictions of shamanistic transformations in the so-called transformative pose, kneeling with hands on knees, to figures that are nearly completely feline. One of the most prominent, distinctive, and enigmatic Olmec designs to appear in the archaeological record has been the word jaguar. Seen not only in figurines, the motif also may be found carved into jade votive axes and celts, engraved onto various portable figurines of jade, and depicted on several altars, such as those at La Venta. Were jaguar babies are often held by a stoic, seated adult male. The were jaguar figure is characterized by a distinctive downturned mouth with fleshy lips, almond-shaped eyes, and a cleft head similar a circumflex. It is said a circumflex to that of the male jaguar, which has a cleft running vertically the length of its head. It is not known what the word jaguar represented to the Olmec, and it may well have represented different things at different times. The jaguar also is important for shamans, who often associate the jaguar as a spirit companion or nagual, which will protect the shamans from evil spirits, and while they move between the earth and the spirit realm. In order for the shamans to combat whatever evil forces may be threatening, or for those who rely on the shamans for protection, it is necessary for the shamans to transform and cross over to the spirit realm. The jaguar is often as a nagual because of its strength, for it is necessary that the shamans dominate the spirits, in the same way as a predator dominates its prey. The jaguar is said to possess the transient ability of moving between worlds, because of its comfort both in the trees and the water, the ability to hunt as well in the nighttime as in the daytime, and the habit of sleeping in caves, places often associated with the deceased ancestors. The concept of the transformation of the shaman is well documented in Mesoamerica and South America, and is in particular demonstrated in the various Olmec Jaguar transformation figures. Integration of the Jaguar into the sacred and secular realms of the Maya is proven in the archaeological record. The Maya, whose territory spanned the YUC-88 and peninsula all the way to the Pacific coast of Guatemala, was a literate society who left documentation of their lives and belief system in the form of bas-relief sculpture on temples, stelae, and pottery. Often depicted on these artifacts are the gods the Maya revered, and it is no coincidence that these gods often have Jaguar attributes. As stated earlier, the Jaguar is said to have the ability to cross between worlds, and for the Maya daytime and nighttime represented two different worlds. The living and the earth are associated with the day, and the spirit world and the ancestors are associated with the night. As the Jaguar is quite at home in the nighttime, the Jaguar is believed to part of the underworld. Thus, Maya gods with Jaguar attributes or garments are underworld gods. One such god is Spelunk, one of the Maya hero twins who descended to the underworld, and whose entire body is covered with patches of Jaguar skin. Another is God El, who is the primary lord of the underworld, and often is shown with a Jaguar ear or Jaguar attire, and atop a Jaguar throne. Not only is the underworld associated with the ancestors, but it also is understood as where plants originate. In addition, the Maya source of fresh water comes from underground pools in the porous limestone that makes up the YUC-88 called cenotes. These associations with water and plants further reinforce the notion of the Jaguar as a god of fertility.
The Jaguar, a symbol of power and divinity in ancient America. The Almighty. Our ancient ancestors always adorned and admonished the Jaguar to enhance our social statuses. The Jaguar was always known as the Lord of all animals, the greatest of all gods. The panther, known as the Jaguar, sits on the throne of judgment. You see, what the Jaguar represents to our people is a way of seeing and understanding, understanding, overstanding the world and the universe, and how the cycles of life are made visible to us through this panther. The Jaguar's ability to move about in both land and water is spiritually symbolic of the valuable trait in one obtaining balance through turbulent, aquatic-like emotional experiences and situations of life on stable ground. The Jaguar's ability to maintain balance in trees on the chase for prey is a trait admired by shamans of the ancient American lands. Our people are the were-Jaguar people. Yes, so-called Black Americans. We are the Jaguars of the tribe of Benjamin, the sole tribe of Israel. Our people are the were-Jaguar people. The esoteric aspect of the Jaguar is deified all through the lands of ancient America, from the top of the northern continent down to the bottom of the southern continent. All of the islands included in between, that's all the same family. We are all the tribe of Benjamin, the Jaguars of Benjamin. The cosmic darkness of creation and fertility is in these panthers, our panthers, the most majestic, mystical Jaguar. We obtained our divine rulership through the connection of the agricultural god known as the Jaguar, who sustains fertility and our culture. The esoteric aspect of the Jaguar is deified all through ancient America. It is shown through our societies who is the god of this plane. It is the Jaguar, the almighty ruler of the heavens and earth and underworld. We will turn into Jaguars. We are the were-Jaguar people. the cycle keepers.